Hello and welcome to another audio analysis. In today's video we're taking a look at the track Bliss by the German metalcore band Beyond Fading Dreams. The band did reach out to me asking me to check out this latest single of theirs, and if you do like what you get to hear and want to check out more from the band, I will be sure to post the links to their socials and things in the comment section of this video. So will this track turn out to be Bliss or simply brash? Let's take a look at exactly how it sounds. Okay, certainly a very interesting opening to this track, how we get these electronic elements, the guitars gradually being built in, same with the vocals as well, very hollowed, very distant, these distorted cries really being amplified by the vocal effect that they have got included. Also a thorn in my eyes, really touching on the idea of certainly something being a bit of an eyesore, visually unappealing, and we can see from the visuals this track is definitely going to be reflecting around the idea of war, bloodshed, the soil reeks of red tainted iron, so almost very ironic. What a time to be alive, or dare I say surviving, the idea that you're just killing to survive, you're not killing to kind of get that thrill out of it. Can you even believe it, how lucky we are not to be who we're aiming at? So this idea of I'm on the right side of the gun, I'm the one doing the killing, not the one that's being gunned down almost, and we can see that again through the visuals, this heavy focus on the emphasis of war, and that I like we almost get this explosive crash into this kind of heavier element, because it is also almost like that moment in war where suddenly gunfire bursts, explosions start happening, so you really get that quiet peacefulness that then just rages into this kind of almost inferno of pain and things like that. Okay, we can really see this continual development, really touching on the idea of just spraying down what's in the corner of your eye. This idea that you're not really actually looking what you're aiming at. It could be an innocent civilian. You just see it in the corner of your eye and that's it. You just fire without remorse. So really touching very heavily through these aggressive vocals, these aggressive and very fast-paced tones, almost like gunfire coming in, that you're just willing to just do absolutely anything. You kind of have no moral compass. It's too late to reassess. And I like how we're switching in these softer vocals as well. It's a really intriguing mix. Just really almost show, maybe it's your mind's eye almost trying to tell you like it's too late to actually change this. You can't really take back the decision you've made, and it's almost like that's your mind's eye. And then when we go to these aggressive vocals, it is this first person perspective of what this person's actually doing. So I really do like this balance, this no time to take the blame, almost like you don't have the time to think and readjust about what you're actually doing. You're just like a robot almost on autopilot.
It's time to make my family proud. At the battle I've been fighting for so eagerly. Yes, in my blood to cleanse this holy land from all the insane, for they can't consent to end. It's too late to reassess. As of now, the body's on the ground. No time.
And we see this continual development. It's time to make my family proud and get the medal. Almost like you can justify killing people just because of what you're going to get from it. You're making your family proud, you're getting the medal, you've been fighting for it, so it's in my blood. So looking for these excuses to do the things that you feel it's your job to cleanse the Holy Land from all the insects. And it's such a strong lyric because it's almost showing that you feel like the people that you're almost effectively gunning down from this first person perspective are completely beneath you before they get a chance to hatch. So really putting some very aggressive kind of lyrics that are really using this great metaphor to kind of show this fact that you've almost disassociated yourself from that fact that these people you're gunning down are human beings and actually have thoughts of their own, things like you just see them as just a parasite, just an infestation that needs to be cleansed. So really putting this perspective on this person that's actually at war and kind of how they've completely detached and have no kind of moral compass, no consciousness, and really showing no compassion for the people they are actually at war with. And I like how we've got also this really fast pace, really guitar and drums, really constantly ebbing and flowing with the pace, really just kind of showing the turmoil of war, that the fact that it can be slow, it can be quick, everything can go very explosive in a matter of moments. So I like these quick little changes that we have got in pace, really keeps you guessing. And also gradually as we're moving through the song, intertwining these two vocal styles, these aggressive vocals mixed in with these much softer tones as well. It's great how they're kind of working on their own at times, but then eventually gradually laying over one another. What a very interesting track that actually was. Really just mixing these different styles, these different vocal styles, really focusing very heavily on this idea of war and really kind of touching on that first person perspective of somebody that it just feels like they have no time to feel remorse. It's very quick, almost like they're acting on instinct and just reacting to what's actually happening, and they don't feel any remorse. They don't have the time to do that because they just see this battlefield as a fight for survival. So a really interesting track, and it's almost like a reverse version of Rise Against Hero of War, much more aggressive, really showing this from this perspective where if you feel it's your job to cleanse the land of a parasite, really just be this one-man army, coming through this first perspective almost of just really just showing it through the eyes of somebody, this thorn in your eye. Lots of great lyrics that really detail kind of this perspective this person is going through and their thought process almost in the way they approach the battles that they're included in. And I like how the music style reflected these different points in war as well, and these different ideas and emotions. Certainly was quite strong how they were able to pull that all together. So that will be everything for today's video, but as always, feel free to let me know your thoughts about this track in the comments section below. And if you did enjoy that track, I want to hear more from the band, as I said before, I will post links to their socials in the description of this video. Also, if you'd like to see more content like this, then please do feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next audio analysis.